wanna blow up in the limelight, thinking about what my life would then be like.
What's up guys, J-Dog from J-Dog Customs here, and today we are doing a updated durability test due to the fact that the masks that I put out now are so much better than the ones 2 months ago. So what we've done here is we've taken my personal Texas flag mask. I felt like this is a good medium to test it on. And what I've also done is taken my vinyl, I don't know if you know, but I do custom vinyls now, and put it on the lens to try to give a durability test for that as well. Got an LV1 here. I'd probably say shooting around 270, 280. We haven't chroned it, but the last time I did it was about 10 degrees cooler. I think it was around there, so I'm gonna say at least that. And we've got 2,500 on this tank. We've got 3,500 on the extra tank. We've got 6 pods potted up right now, and as well as probably like, I don't know, maybe an eighth of a case of Ultra Evil. Ultra Evil is about 3 weeks old. The Spectrum that we're using is about 2 weeks old. So we've got the hopper and all this to shoot, and we're going to see how the mask holds up. But also I want to show that what we're doing here is much more abuse than any mask should ever take in its lifetime. So if there is a little bit of damage, give me a break, because if you're getting bunkered 1,000 times in the face, you're in the wrong sport. You should go try soccer or something. So yeah, we'll get this thing aired up. We're gonna step back maybe 10-20 yards and just let it rip on the mask. I think here's a good distance. What do you think that is? Maybe it's about 10 yards, right? A little bit less?
20 feet or so, 25 feet.
So basically we're going to paint this thing yellow. But I took the foam out, the mask is just strapped to the tree. So. First pod down, no apparent damage. Different fill.
Creamy. We're starting to get a little bit low on air. There it Looks like we finally got the paint to come off. So that's after 6 pods in a hopper from 10 yards away.
Alright, let's just go ahead and get the good close-up. I think that's plenty enough. So, wow. I actually broke the mask. I actually broke the mask. Vinyl didn't hold up too well, but it was there for at least, what do you say, 3 pods at least?
Minimum
3 pods.
Maybe 4.
And some of it's still on, honestly. But paint up top is still good. You get a close up, maybe you can get it a little bit more detailed. Up top, paint's still intact. Is that, I can't tell what's shell and what's the actual, a little bit of peeling around the frames, but for the most part still on there. I think right here is actually the only part where the actual paint started to peel off, but that's also where the mask itself broke. So I mean, if you're getting hit to the point where your mask is breaking, maybe, but that happened after what, the 5th pod maybe?
Yeah, I think it was either the 5th or the
5th or the 6th pod. But yeah, I broke my mask doing this test. That's not something I planned on doing. But it's all in the name of the game. I'm gonna take this inside, get it cleaned off a little bit, and we'll get more shots once it's all cleaned up to see the extent of the damage. Whoosh! Alright, so we're back inside now with the mask. You can see the mask is broken. We're going to wash this off so we can see the full extent of the damage. So, you want to get over here? So as you can see, a good portion of this is still intact. I mean, the vinyl definitely took a beating, but you'll see on the video of when it started to give way. So yeah, something we didn't plan for this test is V-Force mask can't take 7 pods directly because they start to break themselves. But yeah, we really messed this thing up. You're gonna get to see a full durability test on J-Dog Custom quality mask. And this stuff is on there thick. I mean, you can see when the water hits it, it's just,
It's not even coming
it's
off.
just like bleh. I mean, we're physically having to get in there and wash this stuff off. I mean, look at that. Look at the amount of shells that's on there. Oh man. A lot more paint than I expected to be on. I mean, as in paintballs, I expected the paint job to hold up. I'm talking about, I shot a lot more paint than I expected to. Get my hands washed off so I can go through it. Alright, so here is the damage. As you can see, this mask was a blue Nightmare Grills. As you can see the pattern on there. But as far as the paint job goes, I mean, you can see it held up extremely well. The only parts that it really started to peel off was the parts where the actual mask itself broke away from itself. So that allowed the paint to start peeling away from there. But you can see a couple chips up on the rim here. Some of the vinyl stayed, but I mean, they were direct shots on the lens, so didn't really expect those to stay too well. They definitely took at least, what, 2 or 3 pods before they started coming off.
Yep.
Little chipping right here on the star, but I mean, if you look, everything is still super durable, super intact. I mean, nothing's really coming off. Oh, also, there was a clip here. I mean, a tab, as like this. This was here when we started. We looked around in the ground for it, could not find it at all. So, but even the inside, I mean, the inside didn't take the brittle part, but there was, I mean, as you can see, there was definitely paint on the inside. But as you can see, no significant damage, really. I'm actually quite impressed myself. So if you had any questions about J-Dog quality, I think that should give you the answer, if nothing else. I mean, it can withstand paint better than the mask itself. So if you were hesitant to buy J-Dog Customs work because you were afraid of the quality, there's your answer.
Yeah, I just wanna blow up in the limelight, thinking about what my life would then be like. Go to LA, I'm back on the one night, trying to catch a flight, I'm just working for that jet.